You don't look like a pilgrim. What do you want? Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Bodhi send you to me? I always had a feeling she liked me. More than that brute Yothor, at least. Yothor? What about him? He'll come after us and it will be unpleasant. She would. If she's willing to deal with him, then everything would be all right. I'll go speak to Thastrid. Post haste.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
We must speak.
My daughter's driving me crazy. They call it the path to the monastery. I'm not certain if I could even make it. They call it the path to the monastery, the 7,000 steps.
To Riften, my pet.
Can you imagine?
How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
You don't... Klimek brings food. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much. I'll make the preparations immediately.
Have you spoken to my parents yet?
What a boring
Please.
conversation.
It's a fine... The Greybeards are a strange bunch.
had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful, Mio. The
I'm
thieves
really
will
getting
be
tired of
made
your
price.
excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time.
Rare trinkets, finest oddities from Morrow.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Yes?
What do you need? Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence. How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all. I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in... Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calsomo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
know what you're doing with those flames. We're traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life. Speak quickly.
You've dug your own grave.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me. I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Peryite's protection. Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Peryite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible. Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look
The reach
lovely
belongs
on
to
my
the
sister.
Forsworn!
What was that?
Huh?
Thought I heard something.
I'd die for my
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would
The
look
reach
lovely
belongs
on
to the
my sister.
Forsworn!
Never should have come.
Thought I heard something.
I'd die for my
By the
people.
Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone
Damn.
stay back.
The body to get rid of.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my
belongs to the
sister.
What was that?
There's someone there.
Thought I heard something.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my
To the
sister.
Forsworn!
What was that?
Huh?
Never should have come.
I'm going to put you down.
I'd die for my
By the
people.
Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markor City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see it? A Forsworn agent.
A woman
Here
attacked
in
right on
city.
the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the aid give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. I had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. Mm-hmm. Need to get going. What is it?
Did you see that madman? A forsworn agent here in the city.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. What? Oh, goodbye. It's you himself? I'm sorry. Persistent, aren't you? If you deal with Nimhi. Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Yes, they invented... And then, I was beginning to lose faith. You see... Then you... The trouble is that I can't seem to... My mouth could... I could never hope to approach her. That's the trouble. I know Feline from the keep. It's not a simple matter. I could have found... There is one. Ingvar. He's quite popular with the ladies. Thankfully, Feline is not quite his type. But they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with I work for them. The inn is named after... What? Why? Are you interested? Ah, a secret. As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Feline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. There's a poem I... Are you prepared to receive my golden words? Come back when you got the gold, then. No. I live in a nice house. Been here ever... The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need. Are you prepared to receive my golden words? Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it. You should probably just let Feline read it herself. Don't want you stumbling over the words and ruining my flow. Thank you for your time.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
Don't know what that man expects. The house is empty.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
Doesn't matter. Find them where they live. You won't have to fight it here.
They live here. That's what I'm
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
In the own fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Calcelmo? What about him? You're out of your mind. That old coot's more interested in dead dwarves than anybody around here. Don't talk such rot. Please, stop wasting my time. You're embarrassing yourself. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Pardon me? I'm not sure what this is all about. This is lovely. Calcelmo wrote this? About me? I never knew he had such feeling in him. Clearly, I've never even thought of him in that manner. I wish that I was as skilled with words as he. Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
I have things to study. What is it? This is more than I could have hoped for. Have you really done this for me? I have to see her. Please, excuse me. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. What? Oh, goodbye.
Here to see the yard.
You don't need to say anymore. I had no idea you were so nuanced.
The artifacts I've discovered in Nichuanzel will make history one day. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. I love you.
So I hear. Come here, you.
Good to see Skyrim still has such...
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino, and he used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure... Well, you got Maven. She's also... Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Be seeing you around.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. You know.
What do you need, my friend? Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolent... She is... If you wish to make a donation to... The goddess smiles at your efforts, child. The dawn shines bright upon you. You have seen the young, fickle love of youth, and helped a more seasoned love find its way. There is one final aspect we wish for you to explore. For a strong love can withstand storms, and even survive death. Take this symbol of Mara. She will guide you to the wandering souls of two whose love was so great that their entwinement binds them to this world. Mara is the handmaiden of Kine, the goddess. She is the If you wish to make a donation to her benevolence, speak to Maramal and ensure your true love will endure for all eternity. The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its... light that all may see.
Never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets it.
You're a stranger here too, huh? A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar. Then you have Hemming, and finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Never done an
Safe
honest
travels.
day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lass? I'm saying you got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Fine jewelry here.
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all.
I'm ready when you are. Just give... word.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
wind blows bitter cold in this place.
The road
You
makes this
honor
one
conscience
easy.
with your presence. Goods and wares of all kinds.
for my Fenric. He was marching with Yukos men, who they say were wiped out here. I've turned over everybody, though, and I can't find him. Please help me look. He has a bright red beard and hair. I don't have time for your foolishness. He must be here somewhere. I'm searching for my Fenric. He was marching with Yukos men. Please help me look. He has a bright red beard and hair. Are you a fool? Look at the bodies around you. Even if you're blind, surely you can smell the blood. Come, help me search for Fenric. He must be here somewhere. we search for Fenrir. He must be here somewhere.
Keep your hands to yourself. You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Yes, our order was founded after the Oblivion. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing and any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But the Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the god of mercy. The Vigil will be watching you.
Rookie? Where is she? We're expected to fight there tomorrow. Jukur elected to camp here for the night. I don't like it, though. Our fires are visible for miles. We're in a low valley. Sitting ducks. If she's come this far from home, it must be important. Lead on. I just need to report back to camp by sunrise.
Fenric, you're alive.
Of course I am. What brings you here?
I had heard that Yukar's men were wiped out. I came to find you.
But that battle isn't expected until tomorrow. Rookie, what's going on?
I'm so confused. What's happening?
It doesn't matter. I'm here. We're together now. And we will be forever.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Aha! A fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or friends like you are hard to find. And very valuable to me. Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Yes, I haven't got all day.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
It's a fine day with you around. I wish I could go with you.
What do you need, my friend? Your efforts have helped illuminate the entire province. I trust by now you've achieved a higher comprehension of love. Carry the blessings of Mara with you so the rest of the province may shine with her glories. Riften is drowning in a sea of sin and wickedness, and it's my personal mission to let everyone know that the warmth of Mara can see them through. All I need is a messenger to bring her words to these poor souls by distributing these missives. Oh my, how wonderful! Lady Mara will be so pleased. Here you are. Now make sure you give out every single one. We can't afford to let even one lost soul stray from her warmth. Almost anyone in Riften is in dire need of those missives. Speak to them, child. You will know who will listen and who will sin. A word of advice. Keep away from the Keep and the city guards. They follow their own path and have already forsaken her. You represent... Mara now. Set an example for all.
gemstones over here.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
I can't imagine how... The Greybeards are I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
The fall forest makes me miss my childhood. Seems like a noble cause. I'll look it over.
Oh, did you need something?
Huh? What do you want? Yes. Horses are... I hope to open my own stables one... I'll give it a try. Thanks very much. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what... I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me... I borrowed... Now, Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows.
Make it
Be
quick.
careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of...
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. Are you serious? The war is If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
It's so good to see you again.
Goodness knows I could use it.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Can I help you? We're one of the same kind. I run the meat and produce. I picked... He showed... I'm always looking to replenish my supply. So, thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful. The last traveler that traded me some said... Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. They live below the street. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many. It's Riften. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels. Yes, Sirrah? Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Have anything interesting to tell me?
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Yeah? What's your problem?
One of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile
I knew
liquid,
that stupid
and
kid would
embrace
try
the
and find a way to
teachings of
weasel
the
out of his
handmaiden
debt.
of Kai.
Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware
All
of
right,
the
all
chaos
right.
they've sown.
I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
It's so good to see you again. Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lady.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Let me know.
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding. I paid Sibby half. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove... Head to the Riften jail and talk to... You'll be well paid for your time. I hold my own beliefs, but thanks. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No, I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
I met her when I wandered into Riften in Black... I already have the gold band, but I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it... Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 2 of the gems. The amethyst in the center represents... Interesting. I'll look it over. Thanks. First is the second. Last and only... They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. It is our most favored company. Sibby Blackbriar is Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Look, the only religion I believe in is the Thieves' Guild has been pushing hard to head north to Winterhold. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. Come and see us again.
My skill and... Looks like you've got some help already. I'll join you, but you'll have to let your comrade go. What do you say? Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, let me know.
My food is some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps? Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Working at the Riften fishery is... Oh, interesting. I'll read it this evening. Remain vigilant, and don't trust anyone.
My husband Bercy. Now here's a... Oh, how kind. Thank you. Be careful out there. Riften can be dangerous.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Thank you for the blessing. I'll put this to good use. You wish to do what I do? Very well. Smithing's been in my blood. The secret is my forge. It consumes... Well, it was. Sadly... You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery. But what else would I do? Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow. A flame... Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Excellent. I needed some more kindling for my kitchen hearth.
Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir.
Don't tell me. Sibia... Tell you what. Go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts.
All the crime and corruption in Riften. Bercy's a... I just... Need something?
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
New in town, eh? Thank you. Blessings of Mara upon you as well. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing. Too bad I haven't had the same success. I sell my catch across a good portion of the only untapped. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Yes, I suppose some beggars the paltry amount of coin that I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara. But she prefers to shop.
Need something?
Different strokes, eh?
What a boring conversation.
Rare trinkets, the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Okay, lass. Ready to make some coin? I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
Well met, friend. Thank you. I'll share this with Eren. Safe travels.
I've never seen me all this upset about it. I visit the temple sometimes, but perhaps not often enough. Thanks for bringing this to me. Watch yourself around here. It isn't safe.
Yes?
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? Mara can't help me. No one can. I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I hope one day to find out what happened to me. How I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, it was one of the great... If you come across anything in your travels, thank you. I learned that a matron who had record showed her. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, really.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grilla. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Come to get yourself a kid.
What do you want? You have no... Unless Mara wishes to come down and help me with these urchins, I don't really give a damn about her blessings. You've taken up enough of my time. Now leave!
I do hope Mommy and Father come to get me soon.
I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod. Grelod runs this orphanage. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home. But there's nothing I can do. My only concern is for the children. The poor darlings have no one else.
It's too bad the orphanage Aventus Aretino? But Samuel told me he's back home in Windhelm and is doing some kind of dark ritual. He's trying to summon some I was named after the sound a lion makes. You know, roar! Really?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If this isn't a... In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative. Thank you. Do hurry, please. Every day the threat of X... Who knows how many... Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire. All right, then.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Rifta. Consider joining up myself.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. Did we? Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. My experimentation involves... You don't have to, because it's utter nonsense. No. What I need to do is reverse that. Draw... What was I thinking? It would never work that first way. Why didn't you tell me? I'll tell you why you won't tell me. Because you were absolutely right not to. It's a fundamental rule of magic, and it would be ridiculous. Since you're so well informed, I'm certain you've solved the problem with thermic drift. What's not to get? It's as simple as Traven's first act. I'll tell you what. What were we... Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Well, at any rate... In fact, if you... As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward... Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would... Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The Orichalcum ingot should... And last is the Soul Gem. I left that one in Winterhold. You want the college there. They teach quite a bit. Okay. Now where did I put those spiders? I know you. Where was it? Oh, did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? Take a look. I have to remember. Ward... Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
As Jarl Leila's housecarl, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times. Ulfric's a blood. He's taking... I don't think I'll be content. Indeed. We've also... At the end of the day... All I need is a dozen men. We could mop... Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy. Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the old sewer system beneath Riften as their hideout. I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Leila unprotected. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared
Welcome
well.
to Mist... As I also handle... Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing... There are those that... I can assure you that this is entirely false. Splendid! There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. I'd hardly... In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparation. As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind. You're welcome.
I could feel it, because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the... I dared speak of the Now, be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find Ulfric only cares about one thing. He's begun a rebellion against those... His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
If you're here to report any instances of corruption, be confident that we're handling these rumors accordingly.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. You're just thugs. Vermin, creepers.
Lady Mara's messenger returns. What can I help you with, my child?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelda.
The bunkhouse isn't an inn. I'd recommend the Bee and Barb. Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me, so now I'm stuck living here while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she... Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Thank you. Blessings upon you, too. Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
I presume you're bothering me. Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant.
Out of my way.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist? How dare you? You think you know pain, do you? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Edda, she's crazy as a loon, but at least she doesn't have the mind to realize what a horrible world this is. Just leave.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor? There are ruined sewer. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here.
Library's worth of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Falma blood.
Take a look.
Highest quality in Skyrim.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Friends like you are hard to find. Everything I've got on display, really. Come back when you're ready.
spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
You looking for something or what? Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I prefer DeBella's teachings myself. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic. It's very secretive, though, and you know how people hate secrets. The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets. I don't know. Need something? I don't know why I bother.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moments.
Beautiful baubles with gleaming gemstones over here.
Have him. I used to live. Oh, well, thank you. I'll try and read this if I can. Thanks for your business.
come to see Balaman perform miracles.
Buying and
Looking to stay
selling
alive?
fine jewelry here.
If anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me an offer. Not well, I'm afraid. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few. Only would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly... Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires. See for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Good to see you.
If you have any jewelry to sell, I'd be glad to pay you a fair sum in gold for it.
What do you want? What a boring conversation.
Please. Please, I need butter. I can't take the... No one cares about... Are you... You want something from me? Needs? Yes? You want something from me?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Gemstones over here.
Rare trinkets, the finest oddities from Morrowind.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market. If only more people would read this, things might be better in Riften. Catchy. In my youth, I ended up... If I had been smarter... The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt. Authorities... A few... The only way to get things done in this city is to... They used to... Now, all it would take is a small force of God. It's our name for the old... It used to be a huge system. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join. So watch yourself if you venture down there. Until next time.
It's a fine day with you around. Have anything interesting to tell me?
We're one of the same kind, you and I.
I've never seen the old this upset about anything. The old told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if
I can't imagine how the Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they lived their entire life without... The Greybeards... I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a... The Greybeards are a strange bunch.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf things are true.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. Memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away. Return them to Avanshanzel. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now. You must bring it to Avanshanzel. In the west, return it to them. It must go back. It is done. It's yours now. I won't take it back. I won't. Avanshanzel. Take it to Avanshanzel. You must take it back. Avanshanzel. Take it to Avanshanzel. You must take it back. It is done. I won't go back to Avanshanzel. I won't.
Get in good with Brynjolf, then we'll talk.
Huh?
Get in good with Brynjolf, then we'll talk.
Could have left it.
I'm the broom. Azura's wisdom to you, friend. What's this nonsense? Bah! Lady May, she's always welcome. I'd also warn you not to cross her. Maybe ever since I took over, and if the meadery is profitable, I'll get... You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? You aren't making any sense. Hand what over? Good. Now maybe I can get back to work. I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back? You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? If word gets around that I bedded her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.